¿Qué onda, vatos? Thanks for tuning in yet another video. Thanks for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to yet another video. Just wanted to go over just a few comments, not about my videos, but mainly the comments about my bike. The way I kind of have it set up, the build. I get the comments on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I get the comments on my YouTube videos, and I just see that a lot of people, they don't like my saddlebags.
Well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
Now my brother's the same thing. My brother, he actually loved the bike up until I put the saddlebags on. So I don't know. I mean, you guys can leave your comments down below. I know everybody has their opinion, but honestly, I ride my bike to work daily. So I use my saddlebags to carry my lunchbox, my drinks, my Yeti, my extra gear. A lot of the times, like, you know, I go in early and it's a little chilly, so I wear the extra layers, and then when I get off of work, I put all my extra layers in the saddlebags. I don't have to worry about them. So, and a lot of the times, I go on my lunch and I pick up groceries, or on my way home, I like to pick up a couple, 6-pack of beers and throw those in there too, and they fit perfectly. They hold everything I need, and I'm happy with my saddlebags. Now, I've had saddlebags in just about all my bikes, even on my Sportster. If you guys seen my Sportster, I had saddlebags on that too.
I feel sorry for your mother.
And I just I believe if you put saddlebags on your bike, you're gonna get used to them, and you're probably not gonna be able to, believe you could ride without them. Honestly, I enjoy them, and I like these saddlebags, my Leather Pros, mainly because they're quick detach, and when I'm off of work or on my Sundays, I like to ride without my saddlebag. So, and I like the way it looks. I like how my lowrider looks with the saddlebags, and I like how he looks without the saddlebags. So, I honestly, they don't bother me a lot. And when it comes to performance cruisers, this is mainly why I believe a lot of people believe that the Lowrider S is a performance, and why a lot of people believe they believe that saddlebags have no business being on a Lowrider S. But the S doesn't stand for sport. It doesn't stand for that. The S stands for special, and that's pretty much it. And when what comes to my head, what comes to mind, that I believe is a performance cruiser, it'd be the FXDR. I believe that's more in line with the performance cruiser, and the V-Rod. That's what I believe is more in line with the performance cruiser, not this bike. I mean, yes, it's got the 114, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't make that much more horsepower than the Street Bob or the 107, the 103. It doesn't make that much more horsepower. I believe it's only like 10 horsepower, maybe more than the 103. It's not a big jump, and it just doesn't have the same feel to it. I mean, you have regular bars. When I believe, I mean, what I think performance, you want to be more tucked in on the bike. That's how they have those drag bars on the FXDR and on the V-Rod. Now, I believe the 17, the Dyna Lowrider S, that one had drag bars. So maybe that's kind of how people are coming off of it. They don't like seeing saddlebags on a Lowrider S. Now, I've also gotten comments about how I'm making Dynas look bad, and I was kind of like, man, this is not even a Dyna, guys.
What?
Or guy, this is not a Dyna. This is a Softail. Dyna's rest in peace. R.I.P. Rip.
Break yourself. No.
mean, there's so many things you could do with the Sportster. It's, you know, that's a whole lot more customizable, and you could do anything you want. I mean, I've seen bagger Sportsters like mine. I've seen Sportsters with the bat wing fairing. Anybody can do anything to their bike. I don't believe these bikes are completely performance cruisers. I mean, you put a stage 3, stage 4, a Harley-Davidson, they have that new 131, that give you that unleashed quite a bit of power. There's, it's honestly whatever you want to make it, you can build it, and it's fine by me, or most of the people. I believe 10 years ago people didn't even like, 7 or 10 years ago people didn't even like the idea of performance baggers. A lot of people, hated the thought of performance baggers, and I always thought they were pretty neat. I like them the way they look. They're big, but their performance, some of them are down low, some of them are, it's just everybody has their own style. Some of them have the carbon fiber fenders. Some of those performance baggers, they have saddlebag, carbon fiber saddlebags, fenders, fairings. Honestly, it look pretty awesome. They have the Brembo brakes. They have the cool rotors, the Gaffer rotors. Those were, or the Lindell rotors. Those bikes look awesome, and you know what? I love them.
Nice.
Now, the heaviest components on my bike are the saddlebags. They actually weigh in at 10 pounds 2 ounces each. So both of the saddlebags emptied, they weigh in at 20 pounds 4 ounces. So that's the weight on the back, in case you guys were wondering how much does all this extra stuff weigh. Now, the Plex audio system, it's a smaller form factor, I guess. So it feels like it's a whole lot more heavier just because it's in a smaller the density, I guess. It's smaller, so it feels like it weighs a ton, but I weighed that too, and it actually weighs in at 9 pounds and 12 ounces, the Plex audio. So that's an extra weight on the front. Plus, I also have that fairing. The fairing itself also doesn't weigh anywhere near 10 pounds, but the fairing itself weighs in at 4 pounds and 14 ounces. So that's almost 5 pounds. It's a couple ounces shy of 5 pounds. So that's pretty much how much everything weighs. Altogether, you're looking at 36 pounds of extra weight on the bike. So that's, let's just round it up. Let's just say 40 pounds, all right? There's 40 pounds of additional weight with my Plex, my saddlebags, and my fairing. Not a big deal. 40 pounds. I'm not pushing this bike to its peak. I'm not pushing it beyond its performance capabilities, nothing like that. I'm not an aggressive rider. I'm not looking to squeeze out every horsepower or, putting on. I'm not even thinking about it right now. I'm not, thinking about doing a stage 3 or stage 4 or anything like that. I'm absolutely happy with the bike, the way it performs, the way it handles. I'm not looking at squeezing out more power out of this beautiful bike. I'm okay with just the stage 1. I don't need the extra torque or the extra power right now. I'm absolutely happy with the way it feels, the way it handles, the way it performs. I don't like them fast and loud. I just like them loud. And I'm okay with that. And by me adding an extra 40 pounds on the bike, I'm okay with that too. And it's mainly function and comfort over performance for me. If you see my other videos, I've always enjoyed the comfort. I enjoy the higher bars. The seat is what I'm absolutely happy with. I love the Saddlemen seat, and then the fairing. I'm not getting beat up by the wind all the time. I enjoy that too. So even if it is an extra 40 pounds, my main function or for the bike, my main reason for getting it wasn't for the performance. It was just for the fuel injected, my first fuel injected bike, the ABS, the dual disc brakes, everything that makes the Lowrider S special. that's the reason why I picked it over everything else. It wasn't for the extra couple cc's or the extra little bit of horsepower. I mean, it's thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing, hitting that like button on the video, and if you guys like motorcycle content, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll be uploading more videos soon, so just thanks for tuning in. You guys stay out there, stay safe. Later.